Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night, as all three great houses hold the line, retaining their respective regions for yet another day. KOTT News were on the scene all night, starting in Morningdale, where they couldn't wait to get back on tour. Congratulations on your hold here in Morningdale, fending them off with a single hold outside of the fort. Would you care to take us through any pivotal moments that you saw out there tonight?
I just want to shout out to my bow squad. If it wasn't for us, it would have been lost in the mist. Sir Cute, Dennis, DTF, and the boy Crank.
Right away, giving the shout-outs to the people who you felt most responsible for your hold. I'm liking that. Well, yeah. What was going on out there that put you in a position to succeed tonight?
All of us bow boys, the deck squad, we held it down, called out a single target, whoever we called out, got melted instantly. So I think we did a good job today. Do you think they're going to try to run it back against you again in the future? This is the second time now they've come up against you, correct? Yes, second time, but this time didn't have as much help as last time, so it wasn't as successful, I guess. But yeah, hopefully they push it back. It was, I want to see a competitive war out of them. Let's talk about the other thing that we need to talk about. This drip is amazing. Could you take us through your decision-making on this? Yeah, I want to shout out possibly a Smurf. He put me on this drip. It's a Rippy. I'll let everyone know what it is. It's a Legion sand hood, a linen shirt, the XIX signifier skirt, and trapper boots. All it is. That simple. So if anybody wants to try to emulate that, they can pull it off the rack and add the colors, right? Yep, add any color you want. Too much fun in Greyvale meant I nearly missed an opportunity in New Corsica, but Outcast leadership were still available to speak and spared a moment of their time. Congratulations on your victory here in Brimstone, fighting outside on Charlie Point for a good 20 minutes, but keeping them outside of the fort. Would you care to take us through any moments that stood out in your eyes out there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta hand it to Panda. I mean, there's no one like him. That is the reason we win every war. So we start off strong. We 50 man, they're 50 man at B, and Panda killed everyone. And I just sat back and shot called the rest and told Panda who to kill, and he did it. So it's pretty plain and simple. Yeah, I was able to hear the communication between the two of you through the camera angle I had tonight, and it was a pretty solid fight. Good rotation around the objective out there, controlling a lot of oppo bond and going into bond when you needed to. Was there anybody in particular that might have helped out in your efforts tonight? No, I mean, I can't say in particularly. I think it's just a one-man army. I mean, Outcast is literally Panda, so we might as well call it Panda Cast and call it a day. Well, I guess that gives away your strategy to other teams. If they want to ever have a chance, they really need to focus in on what they're going to do about Panda, right? That's right. And he's invincible, so there's no chance. Breaking news from distant shores as stability tests resulted in a decision to patch. These issues, coupled with a desire for additional team practice, have delayed the Season 1 starting horns by 1 week. KOTT News would like to remind its subscribers and those who are about to be that the Season 1 Fellowship and Fire Season Pass ends soon, so wrap up what you can while you can. Like Invasion Response Squad regular Lady Meowzilla, who was diligently putting down corruption in First Light well into dawn this morning. While the citizens slept, she kept putting down corruption portals, increasing her standing towards Mythic in the local community. Turning to the weather once more, and it looks like the sun will rise and shine across the Eternum sky line all afternoon once more. But look out after sundown when the temperatures drop and the emboldened corruption forces rise up across 30% of the island. 2 more submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Syndicate members of Commit assail the Marauders of Dogged Down for control of the Master Fishing Delta of Reekwater. Commit forces executing their right to rematch return to the lower wetland in the early evening to attempt to secure their title as Swamp People. But Dogged Down have shown an ability to perform in an organized effort in their warring methodology and feel confident in their ability to continue doing so. Later, the Syndicate members of PK Warband assault the Marauders of Gorilla Town for control of the secondary oil reserves of Cutlass Keys.
PK Warband revisit the mosh pit to test themselves against the marauding powerhouse of Gorilla Town once more. But will they be able to get over that final hump this time? Gorilla Town were able to hold out last time, keeping the Syndicate from capturing the flag with a timely detonation on defense. But will their adjustments keep them out of the fort this time? Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.